Last video we got this payout, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you guys think about that, that's like 10% of the challenge done. Like 800 is 1k, 10% of 10k is 1k. And we got another one which was about 1300, 1296, who cares about that, It's basically, yeah, we're basically at like 21, 2.1 right now. We're basically at 2.1 and we need to get to 10. Am I gonna do this? Like, am I actually doing this? Like, oh yeah, as you guys can see, my braces got taken off. Looks weird, but I'll probably get used to it. I got some bad news though. For the 1200, for the payout that we just got for 1200, the files got corrupted. This is like camera sign in the top corner, just covering like all the trades. You can just see my P&L, but like the trades are just completely, they're just cooked. And I was like, should I just make this video? I was like, let me just skip on to the next week and give you guys a little walkthrough of what happened for that one. So before we go into like the live recordings of the trades I took this week, we'll talk about how the trades of last week went. Did I say that right? I did. Okay. So what basically happened was I got the payout out of those accounts, and then afterwards I've decided I have this Apex account that is passed that I could just like trade on. Like, I want to start aiming for the max payout caps, and I felt like I don't want to risk it on this Lucid trading funded account that I've had for so long, and I've been building and I've been consistently getting payouts on. I don't want to risk doing that on that account. I'd rather risk that on an Apex account. So these trades are not on my Lucid trading account for this week, they're on my Apex account. So it might take longer to start getting payouts now because there's a buffer on. If you guys don't know, Apex accounts have buffers. You need to get over the buffer before you can get a payout. Lucid, you can just take a payout after like whenever, basically. That's why the first payout was like 800 and this one was 1200. Now I want to get the 2k. I need that. I need it. No, I'm joking. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. So, whoa, all this talking and we haven't gone past one trade. What am I doing? Let's get into the video. Alright, this is day one of the week, I think. Yeah, it was probably day one. So yeah, we took this trade on the new Apex accounts that I was talking about. As you guys can see, there's already a little bit of a buffer on it, like 1200, because I have traded these before. But yeah, let's get into the challenge. And we waited for the setup. It was an SMT between the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. I aimed for those highs and price did a whole reversal on me and just basically just straight up stopped me out. What a way to start that challenge with a loss. Oh my days. Are we having fun, guys? Okay, we'll forget about it. We get to take another trade because I can take 2 losses in a day. And this was the second trade of the day. Waited a little bit, and we got another SMT between the ES and the NQ, which is Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. We took that after it closed in towards the direction that I wanted it to. I aimed for those highs and price started like moving a little bit jaggy. If you guys know, you know, jaggy. But then yeah, I started going towards the direction of which I wanted my take profit to be. And once it gets to a 1-to-1, I'd like to move my stop to like a break even. So as you guys can see soon, it will go down to about a 1-to-1. And oh yeah, never mind. Now it's about to like go down there basically a little bit more, and then price decided to do like a full 180. Like I move it to break even and boom, just shoots straight up. Like what but it happens. One loss, one break even, so I'm allowed to take one more trade. I'm actually allowed to take as many trades until I take 2 L's. 2 L's is my max, and I can only take one win and I'm done, regardless if I took a loss before that. So if I lose this, that is it. If I win this, that is it. If it's a break even, I get to go again. But we'll see what happens. I wait for this 5-minute candle to close into the direction that I want it to be, because I'm aiming for those highs again, because I'm bullish, because there's a 5-minute SMT again. And guess what happens? Today was just not my day. Let's just say that. I got stopped out pretty early here because Apex has like a 1k daily loss limit. So yeah, ignore the bad head, but because I got a headset on and it just does not suit me. But yeah, as you guys can see, I got fried, but it's okay. It's day one. What's wrong with taking a loss here and there? You know, it happens. It's part of the game. Yo, I keep cheesing out because my brace is off. Look at the pearly whites. Like, let me chill. But yeah, we took a loss. We charged it to the game. We keep trading. So yeah, that was just day one. Let's get into day two. Day one was so tricky. Like, look at the like gaps between, like, it's an SMT, but like look how close everything is. Like, it just looks choppy. But like, my strategy is basically just purely mechanical. Like, I don't get a choice in like this. Like, if my setup presents itself, that is that's myself. Like, I have to take it even if I think it looks strange. So I take the trade. Boom. Stop loss is like 3 ticks below the, what's it called, the wick. But because it's so close by, it looks like it's super far away from my actual stop loss. But yeah, I get stopped out there. We go to the second trade of the day. It looks the same because everything is so close. It looks like prices have moved, but it made another SMT. So I take another one. At this point, it's basically been like 3 trades in a row where I've lost, because I lost 2 the day before and I lost 1 here. But what happened before does not matter. It's, you know, the day now. So I got to take another one because I get to take 2 losses a day and 1 win a day. So boom, I take this. The setup presents itself, 2 SMTs on the 5-minute time frame between S&P and the Nasdaq. I wait for my confirmation, which happens in about around now. I take it and I aim for those highs, and spladoosh! Spladoosh! We're heavy into drawdown right now. We've probably lost about 1,500 altogether. So I had like probably like 500 of balance left before this account got fried, and you know, we clutch. What a comeback. Like, what a comeback. We was in the trenches. And now we up. We're up like 300. We was up like 1,500, no, 1,200 at the start of this account. But you know what? It's okay because losing streaks are okay, and I'm risking really heavy. So every trade is minus 500 instead of 250 now. So yeah, the balance basically looks like it's gonna get vaporized after every loss, and after every win, it looks like it just doubles. That's why risking heavy. That's why I didn't want to do this on the other account that I've been building a lot, because I want to start scaling, but it just looks so weird. Like, everything just moves so fast when you scale, even though you're doing the right things. Basically, it just looks crazy. So yeah, on to the next day. So now, after all of that choppy garbage price action, we're back to the easy peasy normal stuff, you know, just clean delivery straight towards my take profit. I mean, there's not much to say. It was just smooth. We move our stuff to break even, we aim for that low, and we catch that. We take that. We get that. We eat that. Alright, enough of that. But yeah, on to the next day. So this day was just like, the start of it was just like, what the flip. So I take this trade, SMT, move myself to break even, the whole shebang, and we get break even. So I go into the next trade, and I just get stopped out. So we just speed run basically to only having 1 trade left. So I take that trade, I wait for my setup. All these other trades with my setup, by the way. I wait for the SMT 5-minute candle towards my direction, aim for the low. It just didn't work out. But this one, yo, let me tell you about this one. The edge of doom. Look at that. Like, actually appreciate the edge. Like, you genuinely gotta think about, like, what the actual flip. And then it has the nerve to stop me out at break even. I was genuinely like, oh my days. Oh my days. This is where patience comes in. The old me, yo, I would have lost it there. I would have been revenge trader. Like, I need that. That was my win. I needed that. Who says it's mine? Like, who says it's mine? Where does it say I deserve that win? I did my strategy. I moved my stop. I aimed for the low. It just didn't get there. I just have to move on and chill. I got a break even. I take 1 more trade after this, and not just a random revenge trade. It has to be my exact setup. 5-minute SMT, 5-minute candle towards the side I want, and aim for the low. I cannot, or the high, depending on where it goes. Aim for the low. I cannot revenge trade it. Like, that's where you start blowing accounts. So I wait for my setup again. I wait for my confirmation. 5 minute SMT to the upside. 5 minute SMT. No. 5 minute candle towards my direction. 2 candles after this were down candles. I didn't force a trade. I didn't say, oh, it's gotta close up, because look what happened. It broke the SMT. That trade was invalid. I would have lost it if I got impatient and tried to revenge trade it. I waited for my setup. It presented itself literally like 5 minutes after that happened, and wow, such smooth delivery. Like it just ended up working out so well. It took a little longer than I think most of my trades because it was pretty far, but that was where the closest high was. It was really far away, and that's my strategy. So it just ended up working out, you know. I just waited a little bit longer for this trade to play out, but I feel like this built a lot of good habits in me, because like the old me, I don't know if I could like emphasize this enough, like I would have literally crashed out at that. Like I would have tried to take so many trades to be like, no, I need to make that exact amount that I deserve. So you know what I did? Charged it to the game. Not every day that I take another trade after this it's gonna hit. That's the crazy thing. Like a lot of the time you take that trade, you get edged, and then you get to take another trade, you lose, you just gotta leave it. Like that's just what happened. Today I ended up winning, but certain days I'm just gonna take that L and have to walk away. Obviously it's gonna be annoying, obviously it's gonna sting a bit, but you just gotta firm that. Like you gotta eat that. You gotta eat that. Okay, enough of the chit chat. This is actually like the first week where we don't get a payout this week. What? But we are aiming heavy this week. We're trying to get that 2K payout, that big boy payout. So funny thing is, if I took these with the lucid trading account with the rules, I should be able to take like an $800 payout for this, but Apex has a buffer, so I can't. So I'm not gonna count that into the balance. Get out of there. Yo, we're still at like 2.1. So hopefully next week we get a payout, and hopefully it's a big one. Like I feel like this week I traded pretty well. Like I followed like all my rules, you know. I just did my thing, you know. I did my thing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned and subscribe and like if you want to keep up with my journey. Bang! That's the end of the video.